What up, my num-nums? We are back. You know what time it is. For another drafty. Yeah. Happy Thanksgiving to you all. Today is, well, when you see this, if you see this on Thanksgiving, happy Thanksgiving. This is recorded the night before, but don't tell anybody. Yes, well, anyways, happy Thanksgiving to you. Or happy holidays, or whatever you may celebrate. Or just have a nice day, happy day. We're jumping into a best of one ranked drafto here, and it's going to be some Crimson Vow. I'm pretty good at opening these rare lands, let me tell you. They are quite the treat. We're not going to first pick it here. I think the Hero's Downfall is only the realistic pick. Taxidermist is very good. Stalker is okay. Witness, Celebrants, whatever. It doesn't really beat this. Downshifted from rare. Great rate as a removal spell, and yeah, we're just going to follow it up with another fantastic black card, the Parasitic Grasp. Oh yeah, baby. This one not nearly as good as Hero's Downfall, of course, but it does a ton of work. Other comparable cards, I don't think there are really in this pack. I do like the Retribution when you go into Vampires. Hair No Hope is okay. In just any white deck, Flourishing Hunter is decent, but yeah, no, this is just an easy Parasitic Grasp to follow up the Hero's Downfall. And we're going to look to leverage this good black start. With maybe not such a great pack. I do really enjoy a good Blood Fountain. I think this card overperforms a ton in this format. Not only is it good early, because it makes that blood token, so you know, you can dig for something more relevant, but also late game it just turns into a ton of value. Do I want to take it over Infestation Expert, Repository Scab? Not really, but if I'm playing black, I always want at least one of these in my decks, and this is the thing that's going to keep me most open, so maybe we get like a good signal of something better to do in the next pack, and we just take a playable black card here. And yeah, okay, a couple different options we could go down. Y'all know that I love a Spore Crawler, so I'm going to end up taking that here, but could see taking like a Perish Blade Trainee maybe. Evolving Wilds wouldn't be the craziest pick. Skulking Killer, we've talked about this before. This card is just really bad. 4 mana for a 4/2, not very good stats. And then it only triggers when your opponent has one creature exactly. So if they have anything bigger than a 2/2, the majority of the times this doesn't do anything, you know? It's been awful every single time. It's been played against me. I don't think I've actually put it in any of my decks. So just take the Spore. And yeah, pretty happy with that pickup now because we have a Weaver of Blossoms and another Spore Crawler to follow up. Given that I already had Parasitic Grasp and Downfall, I think Repository Scab gets way better. So we could look to take like the Doom Dissenter or take the Scab here instead, but can't really be upset with just getting a Weaver of Blossoms here. I think this is one of the better green commons. It just does a ton of work. Yeah, okay. So we could have went down 2 different routes, and it looks like I'm going to be going down the green-black route as opposed to the blue-black route. Blue-black, of course, the exploit, lots of card draw, lots of value. Green-black is more about the graveyard synergies or the big butts deck, and like a Mariner here is perfectly in line with what we're doing. So keep an eye on the blue, but for now, we're pretty happy to just get this green. Looks like another Spore Crawler here over Grizzly Ritual. We already have 2 decent removal spells. The Ritual is too slow to really take super early. In fact, you can get these pretty late, so don't need to take one here, even though it's the 7th pick, you know? Okay, now we're going to make a little bit of a pivot. It would be pretty late to start moving into blue, but I think that's going to be the choice here. Just take a Cruel Witness. We could still be in blue, maybe, just depending on what other cards we see. Like, And the only card here for me, if I were to stick to black-green, would be the Wedding Invitation or maybe the Heirloom if we would consider Splash, but this leaves us a little bit more open, so easy pickup there for me. Pretty weak pack. I don't know why, I just don't like this Dawnhard Disciple outside of exactly green-white. It's okay in like werewolves because a lot of the werewolves on the front side are humans, but... Well, actually maybe all of the werewolves on the front side are humans, but wolves it doesn't trigger, of course. We'll just take the Kissy Kiss. This is not a bad card. It has a lot of synergies. A bunch of life gain mechanics that you can trigger with this. Also, the blood tokens, of course, just good. Yeah. Decent green-black start. Sporeback Wolf is not a terrible wheel here. If we were to end up in Vampires, the Retribution would be a much better card, but I think we'll just take the Sporeback since we haven't really seen any red worthy of note. We'll take the Scab here as well. So again, building up a little bit of our blue sideboard just in case we do move into that. Because I think the blue-black was certainly a possibility in my seat, but I've just opted to go with the green cards here, so... I mean, really, I first picked Hero's Downfall, I second picked Grasp, I third picked Fountain, and then we didn't see much black after the fact, so... Could also be that, maybe black is not the place to be, but... A lot of playable blue cards coming around here. And then a Bramble Armor. And we opened a Concealing Curtains and another Hero's Downfall now. Okay. I've been really happy with Concealing Curtains. This card is actually kind of impressive for a 1-drop. Turns into a 3/4 Menace, so kind of a relevant body. And then Information in Magic is so useful. Is it better than the second Hero's Downfall? I don't know. It's probably close. Obviously, 1-for-1 removal is super good, but Concealing Curtains is kind of like a removal spell stapled to a creature, so... I'm kind of interested in just taking that here instead. I think I will. I don't know if this is the quote-unquote correct pick, but Curtains has been performing well for me. And, you know, I already have some decent removal. Wow, another really interesting pick here. Similar to the previous pick, where we have a really good removal spell versus a really solid rare. I think the Hiveheart Shaman has just been way too good for me to pass here. This card can just single-handedly win games, even if you're not playing more than 2 colors. Right? If you're 2 colors, you still get to make 3/3 tokens. So that's pretty darn good. Like, it's just awkward passing Hero's Downfall and then Bleed Dry, but I think that's the right way to go. Okay, we're easily just going to take this Wolf Strike now. Passed a couple removal spells. Don't want to pass any more. And certainly don't want to pass any more black signals as... we might not get past very many on the way back again, so easy Wolf Strike. And looking like... I mean, we're not really doing the Graveyard theme or the Big Butts theme, we're just kind of like green-black good cards right now, which there's nothing wrong with. Another Harvester going around. I don't really care for Rural Recruit, it's okay, but... I think we're just going to take the Massive Might here. The combat tricks in this format, I've said it time and time again, but the combat tricks are pretty solid overall. Kind of sad how little black I'm actually playing now since I didn't take those 2 black cards to start. Or rather, I guess I did. I took a Curtain over the Downfall, but passed a Bleed Drive for the Shaman. Okay, pick 5. Looks like we're going to take a Socialite here. Another card I've been happily impressed with. Just does a ton of work. 3/3 Menace for 4, and then it makes the blood, and then it also can pump and eat the blood to become a little bit larger. Not bad. Green-black has been really good for me overall as an archetype in this format, but this deck that I'm currently building looks different from all the previous ones. Normally, you're really going for the green-black graveyard value, stuff like that. Like I like mulches, retrieves, flourishing hunters, and just kind of grinding the opponent out. This one, I'm not sure what we're doing. Again, it's kind of more just like green-black good cards. And lower on the overall synergies of things, but who knows, maybe we get some ancient lumber knots or whatever passed to us later. As we get a pretty weak pack. The Bloodseeker really needs more enablers to work, but I suppose we're still just midway through pack 2, so because there are no other cards here for me, unless I want to dip back into blue, maybe it's an okay pickup. But certainly nothing that I'm super pleased about. A couple playable red cards here, imprisonment here. Actually looking at the pointed discussion in the ceremonial knife, kind of happy to get both of those. Got 9 creatures right now. I've actually been kind of impressed with the ceremonial knife too. It's just that blood helps mitigate floods so well that I think we might even end up running it, and that's going to help our Bloodseeker, of course. Jeez, man, Crawling Infestation has always just been such a letdown. We'll take the Evolving Wilds here, probably. Aim for the Head is main deckable, though I'm not like super thrilled with it. Heirloom's okay if you need to splash, but this just looks like a land here. Okay, a Mulch and another Blood Fountain are pretty good. We don't need the Vampire's Kiss as we already have one. Again, because we're doing less of the graveyard synergy, I wonder if I should just take... I mean, I guess the Blood Fountain is kind of graveyard synergy too, isn't it? But... yeah, no, we'll go with the Mulch. The first Mulch seems fine over the second Blood Fountain. Okay. I'm actually going to go ahead and take the Phalanx here over the Evolving Wilds number 2. Because we still have another pack to go, we could still get the Cannon Fodder or the, what do you call it? The, talked about it, Ancient Lumber Knot. So there could be some uses for us having this Unhallowed Phalanx in the deck. It's also just really big. Like, if you pick up some Flourishing Hunters to go with the Phalanx, then you can, gain 13 life. I think we opened a Hero's Downfall in every single one of our packs. And I only took 2 of them, which, again, I think the Concealing Curtains was a fine pick over the second one, but yeah, there's just nothing else here for us to take. So, Downfall number 2 it is, out of 3. I'm looking for top end. We've got decent removal now and some good earlier game, but wouldn't mind picking up some Flourishing Hunters, or if we get lucky, like a Brambleworm, something like that. Removal-wise, we have a Pump, a Grasp, 2 Downfalls, and a Wolf Strike, so not too shabs. Ah, that's pretty shabs. I don't want any of these black or white cards or colorless cards. So, what does that mean? Am I hate drafting? Hate drafting is really weak. But, yeah, no. I don't think I will ever play any of these cards in this deck. Specimens is, like, okay with the graveyard theme, but that's not good enough to put in your deck as a 1/1. We don't have any exploit. Snarling Wolf is just so weak. Ugh. Howling Moon. I've actually really liked this card, but again, this is not going to be the deck for it. We have a total of 3 wolves and werewolves. And even though it's kind of annoying for some opponents, you know, stopping them from casting 2 spells on an individual turn, it's not going to be good enough here. We're just going to take another Socialite. That or Scorpion, but I think the Socialite fits the bill a little bit more. Okay, that's very good. Another Wolf Strike here over Retrieve number 1. What am I passing? An Abrade. Yeah, no big deal there. Creature counts at 11, so I do need to pick up some more creatures. Probably shave this Might as a result, but our removal package is really, really good now. Yeah, if I could get like 2 Flourishing Hunters, oh yes, and there it is. 5th pick Brambleworm, okay, even better than the Flourishing Hunter. One of the cards we were certainly looking for. Great pickup, not much else to say. Fantastic. Still wouldn't mind getting 1 Flourishing Hunter, of course, but... another thing we didn't see were like Gluttonous Guests. Those are really solid black commons that pull a lot of weight. Okay, we did get a Diregraph Scavenger though, so another decent card. Another Mulch going by, but that's okay. Yeah, we're starting to get there. Our creature power level is, I guess, on the lower end of things. But our removal package is pretty nice as we pick up another Mariner here. Looks like I'm not going to be running this Unhallowed Phalanx. We just didn't get any of the graveyard synergies. So many crawling infestations going around. Creature count's at 13 now. Yeah, sorry, Snarling Wolf. I don't think I'll be playing you, like I said. I mean, maybe. If I need 1 playable, that might be it. I don't know if Nature's Embrace is actually better here, though. Doom to Center, another card. Not gonna make the deck. This might just be it. I've played worse cards than Snarling Wolf before. Hey! Or I could just take the Retrieve and run that instead. Alright. So, only 1 Mulch to go with the Retrieve, but it can still hit, like, Blood Fountain and whatnot as well, right? So... Oh, and I have that... Oh, I have the 2nd Mulch now, too. Perfect. I was gonna say, and I have that Evolving Wild, so yeah, Retrieve is actually just kind of like a draw 2 in our deck. So now I'm wondering if we want to run the Dagger still. Or perhaps the Vampire's Kiss is not good enough. Maybe Knife's a little bit better than Kiss. Or maybe I can just run 16 lands when I have 2 Mulches. That's also not a crazy idea. 16 lands, one of them being Evolving Wilds, though, is not great. Man, I'm looking at this Restless Bloodseeker, and I just don't know if it makes the deck very good, though. Those are very real costs to needing to sacrifice 2 blood tokens to flip that thing. It's just a 1/3. Yeah, I think I want both Mulches, right? Kind of rough. We need to get to 4 mana every time, and I have some stuff to do with extra lands. Ah, okay, I'll cut 1 Mulch. That doesn't seem right, but I'm gonna do it. And then, do you want to go heavier black or heavier green? I guess we could just also go 8/8, that's probably fine. Alright, a little bit of green-black value. Not really doing the super graveyard theme, but that's okay. And we're not even doing the big butt theme either, but I think this deck ended up okay. Alright, rank 11 going in. We've got some good removal, we've got some good creature quality. I should be able to pull off 4 or 5 wins with no relative problem, I would think. In before 03. But yeah, it just feels like we needed 1 more big oomph card. I don't know. I guess the Hive Mind Shaman is a good top end card, but I think we can keep this on the draw. We only need to find one land, and it doesn't matter what for downfall. Okay, that'll work. Opponent on the play with a turn 1 Lantern Bearer. Looks like they're going to be on the blue-white Disturb deck. Go ahead and snatch up a forest here. I'm actually going to hold up Grasp this turn in case they play an human end of turn. I don't think we need to play out the knife quite yet. Hey, that worked out perfectly. Because now we get to kill their creature end of turn and still play out our curve, so... Like, that was a small thing, but that could have made a huge difference in this game. Starting on turn 2, just deciding not to play out the knife. Oh, wow. No spells, huh? So we get to play this Hookland Mariner. Hookhand Mariner as a 6/4, not Hookland. Angelic Quartermaster, sure. They only get to pump up one creature there. Okay, no attacks. Well, I think we're just going to smash with both here. They can't double block the Rip Hook, and I don't mind the trade. Let's see what we draw before we decide on a play. Land, yeah, we're just going to play out our Socialite and Dagger. Or whatever knife. No need to downfall this turn. Double spelling kind of sucks, but 4/4 is still pretty good on this board. As opposed to a 6/4. Okay, they have a Mariner as well. They are going to ship an attack. I like it. Let's play out our land. And let's go with Downfall, see if they have a trick. If they don't, great. Could hit them for 10 here? But I'm assuming they're going to have a Fierce Retribution if they made that attack, so... I'm not going to sack the blood token, and I'm just going to go in for 7. They'll probably kill the Mariner, and then I'll play the Wolf. Yep. No plays, flips it back to Knight. Okay, well, we just equipped the Dagger here. They have no good blocks. Go ahead and sack. I'm not going to go for the kill, though. They just have way too much mana. Okay, sure. Not sure why they didn't enchant their 3/3 flyer then if they didn't have anything. But we'll take it. Like I said, good removal, decent creatures. That will go a long way in life. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Hopefully you're enjoying these drafties. Want a die roll here, and ooh, god. 2 Wolf Strike, no castable creature, no black. We will ship that down. Yeah, and looks a lot better. Do I keep the Sporeback Wolf? I don't think so. I think we're gonna keep these 6 and pitch the Wolf back. The Kiss already insta-flips the Bloodseeker by itself, so... that seems fine. And it immediately replaces one of the blood tokens, so... I don't lose out on all of them there. I think that's fine. Yeah, looks good. Oops. Deep in the tank. Ooh, they must have a close hand. Tough decision here for them. They did keep the 7. Yeah, I think it makes sense to pitch that. And then pass. We go Bloodseeker pass. Wretched Throng. Okay. This is only sorcery speed? Sure. Well, hopefully I don't have a way to deal with my Reveler. Skull Scab, sure. Stack the Throng. Get a 2/2. Go find another Throng, perhaps. Yeah. And a Lantern Bearer, alright. That's pretty awkward. Oh. That's really awkward, isn't it? I guess I'm just gonna pass this turn. But they could really easily pull ahead by doing this. But blue-black is a lot about the value. Okay. Give it one draw step here. Alright, feels like we're gonna have to probably pitch one of these cards now. Guess I'm gonna lose the downfall. I think we want to keep the creatures. Let's just main phase, kill the Cruel Witness, gain some life, make an extra blood. Not thrilled with that play, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Okay, they have another. Retrieve now, huh? Alright, I'm gonna Scavenger, eat their flyer, and make another blood token, I guess. I don't think I want to use the last downfall. I don't know, maybe I shouldn't even have pitched the first one, but... Okay, they only have 3 cards. 2 after the Throng, so... be much worse. Ooh, that's actually a pretty nice draw too, I think. Alright, let's play the curtain out. They have a counter, maybe? They could have like a Syncopate in their hand, and I can pay it exactly. Definitely gonna go for the activation, though. They have like a Bleed Dry or a Bounce in response, they can do that, but... it's fine if they do. Well, they have something, clearly. Cradle of Safety, their Cruel Witness in response. That's really good for us. They did leave the card on top. Alright, so maybe just a land as the last card in their hand. Oh, a gluttonous witness. Sorry, gluttonous guest. That does actually make a lot of sense to take. We'll just give them their card. Reason being is it turns into a card later on for them anyways because of the blood token. So a 1/4 is actually strangely annoying for me to kind of have to deal with. Alright, back to smack. Pass. I'm gonna have to probably deal with that Cruel Witness again eventually, but I think they might have a counter in their hand. Alright, this is fine with us since we have the retrieve. Could just drain them here as well. Draining might even be safer if they're not going to do anything. I kind of dig that actually. Make some more blood. I think they might have another counter in their hand. Sure. So now they need another Cradle of Safety if they want to save their Cruel Witness. Guess they could have anything now too. But I can pay for Syncopate. Let's go for main phase, I think. Okay. And then just pass here. This is gonna be a close game. So I feel like they have Siphon Essence in their hand then. Yeah, I think that's what they have. I think they have a Siphon Essence. It could have been the Bleed Dry that they kept on top, but... Oh, that's pretty bad for me. And they do have a card in exile. Shoot, I don't think I can beat that actually. Yeah, that's not gonna do it. I think I've used all my removal, right? Well, maybe I punted this game away by not killing their flyer on the first site I could. Yeah, I don't see how I win this game anymore. I think I got too scared. That turn that I just activated my 2/2, or yeah, my 3/3, I should have just played out my socialite, I think. Played a little bit too scared. Played to win, or sorry, played to not die instead of win. That was the problem. Also, that sucked that I... Whatever turn 4 or 5 it was that I discarded that Hero's Downfall. Maybe I was supposed to just discard the Socialite? But again, usually versus blue-black, they get so much value that 1-for-1 removal is not usually what you want to keep. Yeah. Tough. Tough, tough, tough. Small decisions have huge impact through the course of a game, of course. Of course, of course. Man, what are these hands? I mean, I think this one's going to be a keep, but... keep having to mulligan these. All of one type of land hand. Hey, that's nice, alright. Blue-red from the OP. Sure. Wow, that is extremely aggressive. They mill the Lacerate Flesh and a Lantern Bearer. Okay. The weird thing is, Fear of Death is not even good on Bloodseeker, so... I'm not sure what they're playing at. Burton's was a decent draw, but I think I like playing out the 4/4 this turn. They can hit me for 3 with the Skulker since I can't block it standalone. Ooh, well, that's going to be a great Hero's Downfall target. Yeah, let's just kill that now. Attack for 4. Burton. I will play out the land because we don't actually want to sacrifice the blood. Since with the Socialite we can flip it. Holding up double blue for their Impulse, okay. And they hit a Vampire's Vengeance, which doesn't do anything on this board. Nice. Sure. Oh my, okay. A lot of 3/3s. They have 2 cards left in their hand. Alright, let's take a peek. Diver Scab, yeah, we'll take that one away. You can have a fresh card. I guess I can just pass here. Flip my werewolves then. Playing out the Spore back doesn't really do anything anyway. Okay. For 3 unblockable. Yeah, I don't think you should mill me if you're gonna turn. I have a Blood Fountain, so doesn't make very much sense. Mulch. I have 7 mana. Alright, so let's definitely attack with both of these. Because the Revealing Eye can just trade with one of their 3/4s. Oh yeah, this is great. Okay. I'm very happy with all this. Let's go ahead and mulch. Drew 3 cards, nice. We can just double spell. Don't want to sack the blood just yet. Alright, I don't think they cast a spell here. They just activated 2 abilities, so our werewolf's gonna flip again. Mr. Brambles is a pretty good draw. We can swing out. They're gonna double block here. That's fine. I just don't want them to draw cards anytime soon. That was to kind of bait them into doing so, because we're about to gain life and get another blood off of the Bloodseeker anyways. Sure. Also a very good draw. Well, they have to minimum double block this. And we have ways to just recur right now anyway. Nine mana. How do we want to play this? I guess we can go land, shaman, sack, flip, drain. Make another blood. They have way too many things they need to deal with. The Hiveheart Shaman's a win con, the Reveler's a win con, Blood Fountain getting back 2 creatures is a win con. Yeah, I had way too many threats. So what are we, 2-1 now? Okay. 2-1 is better than 1-1. It's just math. Just good math. Oof. Played a lot of Magic today. Streamed for 8 hours. Recorded another video before this. And now here we are. Subdued and lewd. Ready to win some games. On the draw with a hand that really is not that good. It's fine. I'm gonna keep it. But mulch is really awkward on the draw. If you don't have anything to do before you cast mulch. Because if you hit any more than 1 land, you're gonna have to discard. So ideally we don't need to mulch on turn 2. I probably will if I don't draw a land in the first 2 draw steps. Because we do want to make sure we have at least Spore Crawler on 3. And these are really good stabilization creatures. I said it before, but Mariner, a 4/4 for 4 is really just solid in this format. Let's give it a shot. Heck, even drawing like Blood Fountain would be really, really good. Speaking of. Okay, we did find the 3rd land though, so no mulch completely necessary. They're gonna main phase sack their blood, okay. Might be land flooded then? Nice. Now we don't even have to mulch until much later. Just go turn 3 crawler, turn 4 4-drop. That's not good. Egg is super scary. Egg does so much work. We're gonna need to find some of our removal. I mean, at the end of the day, if they exploit it, it's only a 4/4, and I have plenty of ways to deal with a 4/4, but egg is just so much value, you know. Good stuff. That is a lot of 4-drops. Yeah, alright, turn 4. Now we're just gonna start slamming 4s. I guess on turn 6 I can go mulch into a land into another 4. Mind Leech Ghoul. I don't think they're gonna sack anything with that. Would be very surprising. They're just playing at a 2/2 for 2. Okay. Play on another Mariner. Keep running them out. Counter on that one. Gonna wait a turn before attacking. Maybe they just didn't have anything better to do then. Didn't even have a chill or bounce. I guess they probably wouldn't use a bounce when they're at 20, but I'm probably gonna start turning on the gas then. Probably need to start attacking before they can get like a diver scab or something online. Okay, 6 mana, 3 cards in hand, pass. That makes our werewolves a lot scarier. Go to combat, yeah, I'm gonna smash with both. The 2/2 can't block either of these, so they can't double block. They can throw this serpent in front of one, but that's okay by me. Block the one they... Sorry, bounce the one they blocked. I'm slightly confused. I guess I'm gonna try running it out again. They didn't have a counter the first time. Okay. I don't think I want to flip it back today then. Really, I just want to draw like a hero's downfall in case they have Slug or Kraken. Okay, Scab, sack the Ghoul, get back their rejection, sure. They might even main phase this, makes sense. Because then it would flip back. Not. Alright, combat then. Oh, I guess it doesn't matter, does it? Yeah, right. Oh, no, it did matter. It did matter that they didn't, main phase, because now they can't double block that, they have to bounce like that. Yeah, sure. Alright, 7 mana. Do we want to start getting the Shaman online is the question? I think we can wait a little bit. Let's play out our Mariner again in this Weaver this time. So they can get back their egg and then their ghoul and then sack. I mean, they have a lot of value with that Blood Fountain. Yeah, a lot of value with that Blood Fountain. Damn. That would be good if they were tapped out. Actually, I have 8 mana. I guess I'm just gonna double 4-drop here. And just pass. Okay, they're gonna egg, scry 2, ghoul, I'll exile my mulch. But yeah, we're just gonna start making bugs. Double top, or double bottom again, rather. Double egg! Okay. Holy smokes. That's definitely good. Yeah. See, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I think we're just gonna make a 3/3 here. And pass. Flip it back to knight. Where are my removal spells? Ah. Oscillatory Scab again. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Get back there, Werewolf bounce. Oh, they're just gonna bounce my shaman, sure. Well, I get to play the shaman and activate it immediately next turn. That's good. Oh, no, I don't. Right, because they flipped my weaver. Cool dude. Okay. The serpents, they can sacrifice 2 islands to make them unblockable for a turn, but with only 4 islands, they can't really do too much. Yeah, we're happy to see more of those. Those don't do anything. The longer the game goes... let's see, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, so I do want to play the land out. So land next turn means I can double shaman. As I was saying, the longer the game goes... Ah, okay, that changes things again. The longer the game goes, and while the shaman lives, it's definitely favoring me, but Scattered Thoughts was really good there. Let's see if they have a removal spell for the shaman. It's island number 5, so... have to be a little bit careful about any kind of poke damage they get in. I mean, I'm almost in a position where I can make some pretty ballsy attacks, too. The Socialites can both attack as 5/5s. The Riphook Raider can only be blocked by any of their larger threats. Another egg? Holy smokes. Oh, their deck is nice. Bottom, bottom again, okay. Too bad they can't do anything about what I'm doing. I don't see any reason to not just keep making free creatures. Like, sure, they could have the Mind Rot card or something, which would be annoying, but... with one more land, I can start double activating, and that will just win the game. Hey, Time Walk. Okay. Sure. We'll put it back on top. And a second spell to flip it back into nighttime, sure. They don't really have good attacks. Alright. Play out my shaman again. Make another 3/3 for free. There you go. Oh, another flyer. Okay. Might be time for me to play out my bramble then, so I don't start taking some air damages. Gonna double spell now. Reason being, I want to empty out my hand as soon as possible so I can just start unloading on the shaman. But we might see a scoop here pretty soon. Oh no, my Brambleworm has reach. They drew another Lantern Bear, okay. Okay, can I attack with everything? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. They have 13 creatures. I don't think we are quite at that scenario yet. Well, but I do have some really good attacks. Especially with Retrieve. Okay. I think we make this attack here. I just kind of want to start cleaning up their board. They're in a scenario where they kind of have to make trades or blocks on everything I do. The best part about this is we still have so many 3/3s left as well. Crazy game. We haven't seen a single one of our removal spells. This was literally just creature, 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 creature. It's fine. That's good. That is good. All right. Very nice board cleanup there. We can return worm and land. And we'll just start doing our shaman stuff again, if they don't concede here. Alright. Ay. What a grind. I mean, maybe I deserve this for drafting green-black, because this deck is super grindy. But holy moly, I did not expect a game to be like that. Their deck was great. They had 3 eggs. They needed more removal. They had some bounce and stuff, but man, if they had like 2 bleed dries or something to get back with those repositories, that would have been a nasty deck. As it was, the shaman was kind of just soloing them because they never had a way to get rid of it. Alright, pretty decent looking hand here. Curtains for the opponent. I guess I'm going to curtain underneath a Syncopate versus blue. And 4 toughness means even if they play a mountain, a braid doesn't kill this. Because my plan is to play Evolving Wilds next turn, so... Oh, I guess I would have gotten around to Syncopate the next turn anyways. I don't even know what I'm talking about. Don't listen to me. Right, blue-green. Mulched away a couple spells, drew 1 land. Looks like we're going to be getting a second black source here for Hero's Downfall. And we'll go ahead and activate this immediately, take a peek at what they got, and then smack for 3. Yeah, I think we're taking the Millipede here. That card is actually going to be problematic for me. Whereas the 4/4, the 4/4 turns it into nighttime. Sorry, the 4/4 turns on the day-night cycle, which makes our Wolf Strike better. Four, 4/4. Y'all got any of them 4/4s? Alright, we got Menace. So we'll slog through. Let's go ahead and pitch one of these lands. Play our Spore Crawler. What you got, friendo? Hey, they got a Spore Crawler of their own. Okay. Do they want to attack? They do have a Grizzly in their hand. It looks like they don't. Alright, we're just going to run out our Mariner and pass then. We don't really care if they spend their turn just casting Grizzly on one of these. Especially when we have the Blood Fountain for some longevity. This is interesting. They have their own Wolf Strike. This could be awkward. I think what I'd get him to do is just block here. I don't think I want to run into them having a Wolf Strike there. But I'm pretty confused if they just cast Grizzly now as to what their plan was. Maybe I should have just taken it, actually. Okay. Yeah, I'm confused. Parasitic here was a nasty draw. Just get to slam with both. Do I want to pass into night? I don't actually think I do. Go for a grasp on the Socialite now and see if they have any responses. Okay, if not, I'll just pass with Wolf Strike open. Because I think this might be the turn that they need to cast Grizzly. And so in response to Grizzly, I'll punch their Mariner with mine. I don't know what that attack was the previous turn then. I'm super confused by it. I could have Wolf Struck there, actually. Yeah, I should have Wolf Struck after they discarded. Okay, I'll take it. Ah, sure. So, if we punch now, they don't get to gain any life. We can hit them for 3, put them to 4. We can go double spell. And then next turn, if any of our creatures get in, well, the 2/4/4s are lethal, but then Vampire's Kiss for the final 2 points of damage otherwise. Okay. They are dead on board, so I will make the attack. Let's go. Cat is scratching the carpet. Freya. What you got? Block, block, yeah. Pass priority. They have a wolf strike. Gotta do something. Alright. That works. Go to 2, and then I will give you a little kissy. Thanks for playing. Okay, I think we're 4-1 now, right? Grindy AF games, but man, ugh, it's working. Get to be working out. Go, 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 baby. Go, go, go. Oh, silly kitty. Oh, man. As always, thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe button. Potato, mushroom, banana, banana, mushroom, potato, apple, celery, carrots. The classic. Oh, wait, not apple. What am I talking about? Onion, celery, carrots, garlic. Oh, geez, I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. I'm just going crazy. Don't worry about me. Enjoy the games of Magic while you can. Streamers going mad. Alright, what's our play here? Retrieve already has a live land hit. How nice. Grab a swamp. We got our curtains. Gonna give them all peeksy next turn. See what they got going on in there. What you got? Oh my. Holy crap, they have Olivia's attendance and wedding announcement. I don't think this Curse of Hospitality is a good card. I almost don't want to take anything and hope they brick on a land. But not taking wedding announcement could be really, really awkward, you know? And I don't have any more pressure to follow up right now, so... I guess I take the announcement. And hope that I didn't draw them a land, but odds are they probably found a land in one of those two. Okay. Fine. I'll attack for 3. They've got some red-white bombs for sure. I'm kind of hoping they just cast out their, I guess I want them to cast their Ballista Watcher now. Remember, the Hypnotist does not block. Alright, they're gonna go with the Waltzer. Go with the double black spell so I can play Blood Fountain next turn. We're gonna need to find like our hero's downfall or whatever. Oh man. It's too bad. I drew the Bloodseeker after I used my life gain card now. Hopefully they don't just draw land. Yeah, I'm taking 3. Hopefully this is just Ballista Watcher. They did find another land. I don't think they play Pummeler on 3. Oh, they might have a Lacerate Flush. Okay, sure. Let's kill their creature in response then. We're gonna need to find our hero's downfall really quickly, because this is problematic. We can nab another one of their cards with the curtains next turn, but I am gonna be in a really sad spot if they draw their land next turn for their 6/6 and I don't draw Hero's Downfall. Good, okay. Okay, so... let's discard Swamp. Take a peek. Yeah, take the Attendant. Play the Wolf and pass. Man, they had some scary cards, huh? I think Vampire's Kiss might actually be like my best draw. Kiss deals 2 to them. Lets me flip my Bloodseeker and drain another 2. Alright, so a big pummeler here. Yep, that makes sense. Scavenger wasn't bad. We can smash here. They're gonna double block. I can kill their Watcher. It's a great trade for me. We can go... scavenge, drain for 2. Pass. Make a blood. Raconteur, okay. Raconteur holding up the Pierce. Okay. Nice draw. Okay. Now we get to downfall the Pummeler. Attack with everything. They can't Piercing Light any of these creatures. They can in conjunction with a block, but then they're still taking 3 damage, and then I get to Spore Crawl. Then the Blood Fountain at any point in time on the Scavenger is going to be lethal, so... oh, Man, they had some scary cards in their hand. Oh, that's actually a really strange play. So they're gonna block my scavenger, but they know I have Blood Fountain on the battle. Oh, okay. That makes a little bit more sense now. I understand. Double Piercing Light. So now they block here, take 1. Alright. Fair enough. Yep, that's fine. We just let them hit me if they attack. They're dead currently. They need to hit something. That's not good enough. They're at 1 on board, so they have to block the Spore Crawler. Blocking Spore Crawler draws me a card. Let's get back our Spore Crawler and our Scavenger. And now this turn we do want to block. Because if they drew a land and have exactly... and if exactly Brambleworm is on top of my deck, they could get me. That has trample, so there's no use blocking. Hero's Downfall, doesn't matter. GG's. Kill your own creature for the lulz. Is that where we're at? Yes, it is. Alright, good game. Ugh. Scary, scary. Number 7 now. Alright. Number 7. 5-1? Ugh. I'm ready to go to bed. But the show must continue. The gamer must game. The winds must flow. We're at 5 wins now. I mean, with that, you should be happy. I am happy. But now that we're 5-1, the taste of victory, I can sense it. Two more. Make them quick, make them easy. Sometimes it's nice just to get a free win. That is actually a fine hand to keep on the draw. Well, we drew the forest, but I was going to say the blood token off of the blood fountain. Probably going to do some amount of work here. Twin Blade Geist, sure. Hey! Just draw what you need off the top of your deck. It's that easy. No green? Draw the green. No 2-drop? Draw the 2-drop on turn 2. Sure. Let's rumble. Piercing Light? Sure. A-okay by me, my friend. A-okay by me. Time to crawl. Another creature I'm fine trading with. Oh, Naya. Okay. We're gonna have to be wary that they could have like a Halana or something on the splash. That was not what I was expecting, though. Sure. I guess I'm gonna mulch and play the Bloodseeker. Build 2 Wolf Strikes. The curtain. That was not ideal. Yikes. That was really bad. Didn't even, Mulch, please. You're better than that. Okay, they're just on, like, mass creatures, looks like. So, like, Naya Train? This is kind of starting to get problematic. I need to draw some of my 4/4s. One of my Mariner, or like my Hiveheart Shaman. Looks like both of those cards will just kind of wreck them. It's fine. We have the Fountain, so I don't mind trading off like this, even though they still have quite a board presence. Alright, Scavenger was good. Sadly, I do not get to eat their Twin Blade Geist, but we have the Hero's Downfall in our hand for when the Geist does eventually die. Okay. One card left in their hand. I'm actually feeling pretty good about our position now, too. Nice. Shaman it up. Put the knife on the Scavenger, since the Shaman is the card they're going to want to kill if they find a removal spell. Wow, everybody's running Curse of Hospitality these days. Okay. Well, we get some free food then. Oh my god, they got a double hit off of the Geist, that's right. They hit my... Wait. They hit these 3 cards? Are you kidding? Well. That was very unlucky. But good news is that card is terrible, so we're still kind of just winning here. The thing about the Curse of Hospitality is, if you're hitting your opponent, aren't you already winning that game anyways? I'm not sure why everybody loves that card so much. We're gonna start attacking in here. Play the 4/4, hold up our Hero's Downfall. Pretty good. Sure. We'll certainly kill that one. Get all this blood. Alright, let's pitch one. And then just make a bug. So this Raider is unblockable currently. Let's just move the dagger over to the Raider. Just attacking for 7 here, making another bug, and then we can kill him next turn. Alright, your move, friend. Yeah. Not to mention they had to throw away 2 creatures in order to even get a hit in with the Curse of Hospitality. I mean, I might have made a mistake by not actually blocking the Double Striker, because that could have led to some disaster, but yeah, they hit 3 spells that they couldn't cast off of it, so All right, 6-1. Woe is me. Sad, sad place to be. Imagine making a draft deck and getting a loss with it. Unheard of. Should clearly be a 7-0 champion. All of these games I don't think have been particularly close though, right? All of our green creatures have just been a lot larger than our opponents. We've had good removal, good interaction. So, while sometimes they can be grindy, in the long term, they're maybe not that close. All things considered. Come on, give me the final boss. Let's just wean. And waiting and waiting and waiting. If you're wondering, there are only two people in the world. Me and the person it's trying to find. So, that's why it's taking a little while. It does try to pair you based on record, I believe, first, and then I think it is rank. Oh my gosh, we're playing against silver. And then rank second. This just doesn't even seem fair though, right? Okay, I mean, I'm not gonna... We get matched up who we get matched up with, but... And who knows, maybe this is a silver that hasn't played in a long time, but is really, really good. But this feels super awkward. I see your wolf and raise you a wolf. If they attack with their wolf, do I want to block with my curtain? No, I don't think so. I think I'd rather just take the 2 and use the curtain next turn. Oh, damn. Alright, what you got in there, friend? They do have a trick. They have 2 tricks! I guess I'm gonna take the one that gives trample. And... I'm gonna leave back my 2/4. They attack with their 2/2. I'll block there. They might just attack with their 1/1 and their 2/4 though. Oh no, they did. Okay. Well, force out the trick. Sure, it's fine. That's what we wanted. I'll still swing in, no problem. Easy peasy. I'm gonna go ahead and scavenger my own wolf since they don't have any creatures in their graveyard. And now a 2/3 death touch just looks unbeatable here. Until it's beatable. I should probably be playing for a longer game instead of trying to race when I have a Brambleworm in my hand. That's good. Gonna offer the trade Scavenger for their Snarling Wolf. The Runebound Wolf hits me for 3 right now, so getting a trade of one of their wolves off the battlefield means I'm not taking as much damage. Weaver was a great draw. Unchecked, it means I get to Brambleworm next turn, and I'm assuming that's going to be good enough to win. Now, a little bit of an awkward thing, they are red-green werewolves, so playing out my Blossomclad kind of gave them, like bear fights or wolf strikes and stuff like that. Yeah, exactly. Attack there. Alright. Brambleworm and shake my hand. Planes. Ooh. Maybe not. Maybe they have like Fierce Retribution or an Arrest. Maybe the game is still active. Alright, smash out here. Let's make them have some action. We're too far ahead just to sit back, so. While they do technically have some good blocks, I think this is the route we want to take. Okay, order the Runebound first. That's fine. Oh, did they think they could also... They thought they had an extra green to pump it twice, yeah. Easy mistake. I don't know if they had much of a chance anyways, but... Alright, well. There you go, my friends. Nice little 7-1 top 6 back in the ranks. With a green-black. Draft went really well for us. We opened that Hero's Downfall, pick 1, pack 1. Passed 1, pick 1, pack 2. For the Hiveheart Shaman, but I mean this card pulled its weight for sure, and then opened another Downfall in pack 3. So nice little green-black value. Not as much value as green-black usually has, but nice deck. Love this color pairing. One of the better winning strategies I've done, along with like black-red. Black-green's been very, very good for me. So thanks for watching, everybody. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. I don't know what I said there. That might have been jumbled, but you get the idea. Like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Happy Thanksgiving if you celebrate and you're watching on the day it got uploaded. Today, Thanksgiving. Otherwise, peace out. Later.